Hi Pisces, you are up for April 2021. This is going to be a monthly read I'm going to do for you. We're going to start with you, pull a few cards just on you alone as it relates to your life. It's going to be what the universe wants you to know, okay? So it can relate to your love life, it can relate to your career, or just life overall, all right? So it's a really good, we're going to see what wants to come up, but I'm going to start with you first, and then we're going to jump into the main spread for you and see what that is in terms of where you're at, your strengths, what you don't know, best way to move forward, hopes and fears, near future, and of course outcome, all that type of thing. So we'll get into that, but this is going to be a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read, go to the guided intuitive up here or in my description box below. Okay, so let's jump into this. I will pull 3 cards for you at the very beginning, and I'm going to pull your light cards because I want to find out where to shine your light. Okay, where you should shine your light that's going to be most effective for you in the month of April 2021. All right, so we're going to see what wants to come out just for you. All right, and this is really interesting. I love these cards. They're quite interesting. Ooh, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. They're gorgeous. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, I love this. Okay, so what we get here, we get deep replenishment. So this is about retreating. This is about releasing, of some sort. And so this is to actually fill your cup up first before you start filling someone else's cup up, okay? So for some of you, it is about retreat. Now, it could be retreating from something that was very exhausting, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It could be all three, quite frankly, is what I'm feeling. But what this is saying is about there's some sort of deep replenishment that is necessary for you before you kind of take that next step forward, all right? So in the month of April, this is going to be important that you rest. Okay, and it's also important that you hold yourself in high regard, that you be held by the universe. The universe loves you, and if you feel that you do not have any support around you in your life, then remember that the universe is your support system. Okay, and in fact, it reminded me because I had this little saying here on my desk here, and I've got a number of them. I change them out a lot, but this is one of them, and this is what it wants you to remember. That support and that replenishment is necessary, and just know that you are orbited by the universe, and the universe has you in its grasp, and you're being held by the universe, and you're being hugged by the universe. And so for you to, if you're looking to make some sort of change or you're going through some sort of transition, that is what is coming into play. It's about some sort of deep replenishment that wants to come into play. Now, the next card that I have, which is really cool, this is about breaking the chain. So, it could be from a connection, a situation, a thought process, a way of doing, thinking, or being. This is what's saying that it's time to break the chain. Okay, so this is beautiful. This I kind of feel that it's ancestral patterns of the past. When I see this card, and you can kind of see there's like ancestral patterns, coming up and leading to you that have led you to where you are right now. Okay, so it's beautiful. But it does want you to truly break the chain from the situation, wherever it is you're at. I think there's something that is now about that you are healing from something, but it's an opportunity for you now to rewrite your future too, as well. But very, very important. So rewriting your future, healing, the old ways of your family line, whatever that is. There's something that needs to go in that. Guys, note your comments below. I know that must have to resonate with someone because it's really coming up. This could be healing trauma from the past that's not even yours, okay? It's really about, or you could be that, or it's observing old ways of being that are just no longer serving you, okay? And emotional trauma could go generations back, and this is why family patterns can be some of the hardest patterns that we have to break. And if you need help with that, hence beyond the read up here or in my description box below. Okay. But, this is about, we don't really know another way of being sometimes when we get involved into family patterns. So we continue playing out that drama. But this is saying, no, you're not doing that. You're breaking the chain, the lineage of that. So for some of you, this is really big. This is really important, okay? Seek assistance from your support team, your tribe, your friends, and of course, the universe as well, right? The universe, very, very key. So just know that you've got love that is orbiting around you, and you can kind of see that. Look at in the sky. It's kind of like that saying was just perfect because it really plays right into what's happening with you here. It really, maybe you need a healer, a coach, or something of the sort to begin freeing yourself from it right now. And the timing is perfect. Okay. The next card that we get it's called a birthing of a new age, right? And I feel this is it's so beautiful because it is, it's very cosmic. It's about this really beautiful connection with the universe. It really puts you into where there's some sort of new creation that is taking place here. It's kind of like you're dreaming up a new world, a new way of being, right, in the world, but also just a new way of being. Okay, so this is bringing about kind of, some of you could be creating a new life the way that you want it to be. It could be that you are dream up a way to be that is different than you ever were before, and it's kind of like there's just no going back, right? Maybe you have an idea of how you want to move forward in life, but you're not sure kind of how or which way to go, as well. And this is saying is that even if you don't feel prepared, that it's important that you go for you take the walk, you go for the walk, right? That often what feels what's rising feels bigger than what we could possibly behold. But this is saying is that our creation seems to have like uncontrollable consciousness. It says birth them anyway, really birth them anyway, right? Yeah, be courageous, do it anyway. It's a birthing of a new age, the age of Aquarius right now too. So you're in a transition period kind of between the old ages and the new ages, and that could be a part of this ancestral chain as well that you're breaking. And it's about like, how you drive and you are driving kind of through the fog and you can't quite kind of see as far in front of you as you would really like to. You can only see just like a few like steps or so. This is saying that you need to release the old identities that aren't going to serve you anymore and start using your intuition as your own internal compass. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Wow, that's impactful. I am going to pull a card here for you, and we're going to talk about what is this deep replenishment, this need to retreat from the wellness cards. What is coming through here? Future you now. And that is what is coming through. It says you're already that person. Okay. And this is about deserving, that you've arrived. It's kind of like you've achieved some sort of dream. Something was on your bucket list, Pisces, you've actually achieved. And for some of you, it's beautiful. I got to say congratulations, because maybe you're resting from that. Maybe you're resting and taking that tectonic breath before you move forward. But that is what I'm seeing here. It's like something that's on your bucket list. You're so deserving of this too. You're already that person, and this is saying achieving your dream. So some of you, it's like this, the efforts and what the manifesting that you've been doing, is really coming to fruition. Okay. Let's pull a card, a wellness card on breaking the chains, and see what's going to come out for you here. What is it? Daily habits. So this is about self-care. This is about, incorporating meditation, some sort of activity that is going to help you within this process. It could be, focusing on positive affirmations, subliminal, affirmations, before you go to bed, or when you wake up in the morning. It could be meditation, taking a sacred walk, of some sort, within the morning, but this is some sort of success routines. And some of you, it's just getting plain old sleep, okay? Getting the rest that you need. So make sure that that you incorporate daily habits that are important to break the chain. And that's replacing old thoughts with the new thoughts. And again, if you need assistance with that, hence beyond the read up here in my description box below. And then the birthing of age, let's take a look at what the wellness cards have to say about you for this here before we move on to the main spread. Speaking of affirmations, this is say affirmations. So, the birthing of a new age, this is like, I am, focusing on the love and speaking and uttering the words, I am this, I am, in the present tense. And it has to be believable to you. So make sure that, the affirmations that you write are believable to you, right? The universe is my support system. Okay. That's one key. That's one key thing. And also too, remember that, change takes time, but the secret to change is focusing on the energy, really, and not on reminiscing about the old, but in building the new. Right? So if you focus on building the new, right, with the universe, and you focus on the affirmations, this can be manifested. Okay. So this is quite beautiful. I love this for you. I love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside, and then we're going to focus on the main spread, and we're going to see what wants to come out for you here. Okay. What is Pisces? Where's Pisces at right now? April 2021. Where is Pisces at right now? In the month of April. Cannot believe we're here. I really can't. Can't believe we're already in April. Gosh. So where do we have? The Magician. What a cool card to get, coming out as your first card. Now, this is obviously saying that you are aware, or this is saying that if you're not, you now are, okay? That you've got all the resources necessary to make things happen, to move things in the direction that you want to. You've got the Cup of Emotions, you've got the Sword for your strength, you've got everything here for yourself. It's about balancing oneself. Could be doing with the Gemini, as well. So that's coming out too. But that's very, very big. So the Magician card. So you might have Gemini in your chart, or you're just kind of taking on that energy, as well. Anything else? Four of Swords. So this is about rest and recuperation. We just talked about that, right? So it's important that before you start working your magic, right, and co-creating with the universe, this is about, relinquishing everything from the past and moving on to the future, that you get your rest. Because it's exhausting, that type of work. This type of work is exhausting, but it is so gratifying. Okay. So gratifying, right? Because we're constantly evolving and learning. There's never an end, right? It's all about the journey, right? And we just pick up more information, gems, and insights that allow us to be stronger, more resilient, and just more, tied into one's soul as we move forward, right? So the Four of Swords is coming through here. And so that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, okay? That's beautiful. Let's take a look. Anything else in terms of where you're at right now? Growth. Yeah, you're leveling up and you're expanding, love. Okay, you really are, Pisces. So this is beautiful. This is just really, this really just puts it right. It just drills right down to it. So that's what I feel. What is your opportunity or challenge? Let's take a look at what that is. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we got the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, really talks about some sort of disappointment, maybe some sort of defeat of some sort. But the interesting thing is that you haven't played out your whole hand. You've only played out three of the cards. You've got two more left, right? So this is saying is that a shift of perspective with your head down needs to shift towards the light, and then you'll be able to see what's behind you, right? So you haven't played out your whole hand yet. So you're just too busy focused on what didn't work rather than what is still available to work, because you're not done, right? So just like I was talking about the journey, it's never done and never finished. It's just that your perspective now is that focus, okay? So the Five of Cups is about some sort of conflict, right? Defeat. Now this could be an emotion, so it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, so it is kind of, the opportunity is to look and look at something from a different perspective, from an emotional aspect, to see the light. Right now, it's focused, you're deep kind of in the emotions right now. This is saying is that you can learn from that, but don't stay so deep into those. What it does want you to do is to reflect and reflect from the water, the learnings from this, and then be able to, reverse yourself to take a look at the other 2 cups that are available for you here. Okay. So there is a conflict at this point. Okay. Anything else? 8 of Swords, same thing. It's about being imprisoned in one's thoughts, right? But this is self-imprisonment. This is just a way of looking at something. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the interesting thing is that the 8s are about change that is going to bring balance. The balance that is oh so necessary for you to do your magical work, right? For you to create the magic and manifestations on what you want, especially within this month of April, okay? So you're growing, you're learning, and I think that you are seeing that this imprisonment here, right? And so it's time for a change, right? From conflict to change. This is your opportunity. Even though it's a challenge, it's your opportunity, all right? And then we get the strength. Just calling on that Leo energy, Pisces. This is about, conquering the demons within, all right? That mindset, that lineage, that ancestral lineage that has in the past held you back, that you no longer have to take on that definition. There is something that you want changed, and now you've tamed that beast within, right? And you have united that, incorporated as part of your whole being, right? And using that strength to push forward, okay? So this strength card, it's in, what's interesting? This is an 8 card too. So this change is moving into that. Such a beautiful energy, guys, beautiful energy. So that's your opportunity, right? And even this is about, even though you may feel things are going at a snail's pace, it allows you to stop for a moment and reevaluate, which I think that's what you're doing. Kind of like you're making progress. So you need to pat yourself on the back, okay? Even though it's slow and steady wins the race, so remember that. Let's take a look at what it is. What do we want to focus in on? I want to focus in on what it is that what you need to focus on right now. So what is it that Pisces needs to focus on right now? Okay, in the month of April 2021, what does Pisces need to know most in their relationship, their situation, whatever's brought them to my channel for 2021? This is it. What is it? What do you need to focus on? The Queen of Pentacles, okay? Being careful where you place your coin, whatever it is that you value. Time, money, love, effort, all of the above, right? This is saying is that, before she moves, she's careful about, of where she places that. And the interesting thing too is also that motherly type of energy, that Mother Earth energy, right? She's all surrounded by green, and it's the Queen of Pentacles, so she's got influence and authority, over that motherly type of energy. And she's very, very lucky too. There's a little rabbit that's below her. All the green is all around her. It's luscious green, and it's all about, she's really about, doing things, obviously from the heart, but she knows her value. She knows her value and is very careful before she moves forward of where she's going to place that coin. Anything else? Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now again, you might have it in your chart, but this is actually moving forward. This is some sort of message. This is about a new opportunity. So this is you might get a message from someone who is an air sign, or you might be delivering a message if you have this, or just taking on this energy. But I do feel that I would kind of feel that there will be some sort of message that's coming through. It's from a younger person, it could be, or this could be a message that you might be delivering to someone else. But I really feel that it's a page, so it's a beginning of something, and it's got an opportunity to grow. So it's a little at the beginning stages here. Tell me a little bit more about this Page of Swords. What is this? Enlightenment. There's some sort of spiritual awakening and revelation that is probably coming from this Page of Swords, right? Something of the sort, and some sort of enlightenment that comes through and really makes you bloom, okay? Really makes you bloom. Let's take a look at your recent past. What is your recent past here? And take a look at what that is for Pisces. What is Pisces' recent past? What are they springboarding into in them as they move into April here. A decision. You had a decision that you had to make, right? Something that was a little hidden, that was kind of infamous, and you couldn't quite put your finger on it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is being at a crossroads within a situation, okay? It's air energy. So being at a crossroads previously, okay, and not sure which way to go. And then I get the Eight of Cups. Something you walked away from. Now, this again could be something having to do with what we already discussed in terms of, doing what you should be doing, breaking the chains, and then the birthing of something new. But it had you walking away from something you put a lot of emotional investment into. Okay, so that is what this is saying. Now, the Cups energy is your energy. You still see that moon there, right? So it's like that moon is still there, but it's kind of like that of which is hidden left you kind of stuck. But now there's movement, and then the light shines brighter. This is saying is that you made the decision that was best for you, knowing that you could and have better, okay? And if you're going to invest all this emotional time, money, effort, energy, and what all that is into something, that you're going to make sure that you're going to get your 10, okay? You're going to get your 10 of Cups, not the 8, okay? But this really now it's being illuminated, right? So that decision had to be made, and once you made it, you were able to move. You were able to walk away. And wow, gosh, you guys, that's crazy. So yeah, it was walking away from something that was an emotional investment. There's no doubt about it, even though you didn't have everything. And the interesting thing about this is that this is about you have maybe denied access or been hard to reach to a person, place, or thing. Okay, you kind of lock something out now. Okay. So that could very much well be the case. You're no longer denying access to your feelings or giving access of your feelings, your investment, your time and effort and energy into someone, person, place, or thing. Okay. So someone has been locked out. Okay. Note your comments below, guys. Okay. Let me know how this resonates with you. I'd love to know. All right. Let's take a look at your strengths. Okay. What it is your strengths for the month of April as it relates to the situation, your love. Ooh, this is a good card. Yeah. You know what? Things are changing. Things are really changing. And the beauty of this is that you have this opportunity to take the energy and move the energy forward. Wow. So you know what we get? We get the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Beautiful energy. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying things are now churning around in a different direction. That old karmic cycle, that's bye-bye. That's gone, okay? This is putting an end to that heartbreak. Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? So it's putting an end to that heartbreak, and then it leads to emotional fulfillment. I mean, look at this. You get the Ace of Cups here, okay? So this is an opportunity for, compassion and intimacy. So, I will tell you, your strength is having compassion, for yourself and loving yourself, and whatever it is, this change makes you feel it makes you feel really, really good. But it wasn't, you had to go through this heartbreak and accept this and work it into your, acceptance, kind of the acceptance of yourself, and take what you've learned and then move forward, right? And I don't know, but something's become of this, because you get the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are a-changing, okay? Is what I see here, all right? This Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune is beautiful. Ruled by Jupiter. It's very, very lucky. Luck is on your side right now in your strength. And this is saying is that you are 1 in a million special love. I don't know if your strength, if you found someone, or if you are realizing that this is you, okay? So for some of you, you are realizing this. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so funny because I have a huge deck of cards and the same cards keep coming out, and you might have to check out Aqua's or Taurus's video. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius or dealing with an Earth, a Taurus, but that's what's coming through. This is saying you're 1 in a million special love. There is something, you had to walk away from something because you knew what you deserved, and then you get what you deserve, okay? And you get what you want, right? And so that's kind of how I feel. Your strength is to turn that karmic cycle over, let it go, let that heartbreak be gone, right? Because now it's time for you to break free of those chains, right? And to realize the love for you, and you embody that and treat yourself like 1 in a million, and you attract that right to you, okay? So that's what I am seeing here. Let's take a look at what your near future is. What is the near future for Pisces? What wants to come out for the near future for Pisces? What do we have? Ooh, I love this. This is the Chariot, guys. So this is about, taking action, okay? Taking action and moving forward. This is about that balance we talked about from the Magician at the very beginning. This is the balancing of the dark and the light, right? Being protected by the universe above, taking action, moving forward. Cancer energy, right? So it is about having faith in moving forward that, you're going to be successful. I mean, really, this card is real kind of triumphant to me. So moving forward, taking action, moving forward is what I feel here. It's got you, you are now in control of the reins, right? Where before you kind of felt that you were at the mercy thereof, but you realized that walking away was your control. Walking away was taking control, right? And getting rid of the past karma, right? Because you're 1 in a million, right? And it's almost like you found 1 in a million special love. But let's take a look at the Chariot. It's about having faith that moving forward, taking action is going to be triumphant. And then we get the 6 of Wands. This is all about growth, right? This is about confidence, progress that has been made. So you are being, others are seeing you and all the progress and the growth that you've made and the confidence that you have. And you are recognizing that in you, which is even more important, right? Because it always starts with you, all right? So that's what I see here. The 6 of Wands, growth. 6 is about growth, right? There's been growth here. So in the near future, you're going to be, whatever the situation is, you're going to be very triumphant, and you're taking action is what I see here, which is a really good sign, really good sign. And what do we get? Surprise, unexpected gifts. There's some sort of unexpected gift or surprise element in the near future, okay, as it turns out within the month of April here. So there is going to be some sort of surprise. Maybe you'll get some sort of surprise recognition from someone, person, place, or thing here, but it's because you took action, Pisces. That's what's coming through here, okay? Let's see, the best way to move forward. What is the best way to move forward for Pisces? What does that look like? The Star card. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? I get the Star card, okay? Healing. This is all about having faith, hope, not giving up, and really creating the world the way that you want it to be. So the Star card comes out through here. So this is about hope, and this is just being the star that you are. Some of you might be in the spotlight too, okay? So your best way forward is to continue your healing and make sure that you're pouring, love into yourself, okay? As well as the universe and other people, right? The people that are special to you. Anything else? Yeah, this is about balance, right? Balance. So that healing does talk about balance. That's what I wanted to remind you of, this balance here. So the 2 of Pentacles is balancing things out, being flexible and adaptable. So that's how you should move forward. What you need to know. What do we have? 7 of Pentacles. Having faith that that of which you plant is going to prosper. So that's what I feel is coming through your Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What is your hopes and fears? Your hopes and fears, what does that look like? The Fool card, a brand new journey, right? Awaits you, right? It awaits you. It's kind of like you're in awe at the growth that you've made. You've got the little dog by your side there. Some of you might have a dog. But the dog is just there to remind you just not to, to be wary of things that might come your way that might lead you astray, right? As you're in such awe of this new way of looking at life and being in life, okay? Fool's journey, a brand new beginning. What is the outcome or potential outcome? You always have your free will, but what is that for you here? Knight of Cups. I don't know if someone's coming to you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you're offering love to someone else. Very charming, very romantic. I think, are you going to offer love to someone, Pisces, or is someone coming towards you? Another water sign? I get the Queen of Wands over here. There's a fire sign. I think that either you are adoring some sort of fire sign, and you can kind of see here that this person wants to come towards her, okay, is what I feel here. So there could be love towards a fire sign, male or female, vice versa. They're very sexy, attractive. They're creative, very passionate as well, right? But your outcome, I gotta tell you, I didn't meant this to be a love situation, but I really feel that there is someone charming that's coming your way. Again, I get air signs and I get water signs for this, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, this is about you're no longer alone and closed off. This is you're getting rid of the fairy dust on what's too good to be true, and you're moving forward. There's a lot of love, passion, and fireworks energy. Jeez, wow, off the charts, guys. Wow. And it looks like that you might have someone that you're going to spend some quality time with here, or someone that you feel that is worthy of your time, that you want to spend quality time with, okay? So guys, with that, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you lots of love. Drop your girl a like, subscribe, and share. And definitely check out your moon rising and your Venus signs, because these reads are really coming out crazy good. And I mean, just interesting, so interesting in so many beautiful ways, but there's some positive synergies between the signs. So do check that out. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.